That's right, PES Master League content is making its grand, much anticipated return to the channel for PES 2021. It's finally here, the new game has dropped, and we're ready to dive in to what is going to be yet another mini-series just before FIFA 21 launches. We're going to be having a bit of fun experimenting with PES and seeing what it has to offer this year. We're going in with a fresh mindset, knowing that a steep learning curve is ahead of us. I haven't played PES since my Inter Master League series, and then on and off since then. You guys loved it last year. We've got official leagues, logos, kits, all that is sorted out. Option file is roaring and ready to go. You've seen the title, you've seen the thumbnail. We're going for a Chelsea Frank Lampard rebuild Master League save. Not only have we updated all the teams, kits and crests, we've gone ahead and activated probably about 90% of the actual transfers. The summer transfer window still hasn't shut, so it's impossible to get all of them right. We've updated it to this day. We've gotten most of the major transfers in. We've updated all of Chelsea's transfers besides one of Timo Werner. Nonetheless, I am buzzing to get this going with the Blues. We're starting something new here in London, and of course, you got some new manager options this year. Pep Guardiola, Ryan Giggs, and there we have him, big Frankie Lampard himself. The pressure's on for him this season. He has spent gargantuan amounts of money in the transfer window, and we are aiming to get results. I'm going to opt for the suit. You can't create your custom manager, unfortunately, in PES 2021. We can only pick Frank Lampard, which is in favor of realism, I guess. Here are the settings we're going to be using heading into this Master League save. We've got 8 minutes of match time. Currency is in pounds. We're going to start off at a regular match level. I need some time to adjust and adapt to the gameplay. We're going to be fixing that throughout, so if we're winning too much, we're going to bump it up higher to professional, top player, and maybe even one day superstar. Let's head into it. The new season starts here, and what I love about PES is these new in-detailed cutscenes, man. They just go the extra mile, provide that bit of authenticity and realism, really gets you immersed, and Frank Lampard is walking onto the scenes here at Stamford Bridge. I assume this probably happened last year when it was his debut campaign. Nonetheless, he's meeting up with Jorginho, shaking hands with Cesar Azpilicueta, the club captain, the training ground, the media, the press is there. We're sitting down, we're having a coffee with Kante, we're just relaxing. The vibes are just on point at the moment. Even Mason Mount, even though they knew each other at Derby County, he's stopping us in the hallway, giving us a little handshake, keen to get our work underway, and he's already commanding orders on the training ground. You love to see it. Frank Lampard taking control. PES just know what they're doing. We're in the boardroom already. We're setting goals for the season, and you gotta think the pressure is stacking up on Frank Lampard this season. After spending all that money, you'd think we'd be challenging for the title at least. Let's see what the boardroom objectives have to say. As the sports director, I think we should be aiming to win the league this year. What is your opinion? I've got to agree, man. As much as Man City and Liverpool are such dominant forces, we've got to go ahead and aim for that Premier League title. After all those signings, we've still got more to do in the summer. Frank Lampard is aiming for the stars. This rebuild's going to take off. Yes, a few other pieces of silverware would be nice, but the Premier League title is probably going to be our main concern, our primary priority. We're glad to see we're on the same page. Let's win the league this season. The board are on side. We're on side. We got to get this project up and running. This Chelsea project is going to be unrivaled. We're on the same state of mind. We've got the laptops, the team sheets out. Frank Lampard giving it a good think, and he is a believer. Oh, we're meeting the press already. The cinematic experience is absolutely beautiful. We've got the Chelsea branding everywhere. Of course, we've got the licenses all up to date, and we're about to meet the press. Hopefully, they don't go too harsh on us. Congratulations on your appointment. You're quite the journeyman manager, despite only managing Derby and Chelsea in his career. Okay, well, we'll get to the first question. Is your appointment at this club the crowning moment of your career? I'd say it's a career highlight. We still got the best to come for Frank Lampard. Hopefully, this isn't the pinnacle and he achieves even more with Chelsea throughout his career. It's a highlight so far. We can make it the best moment in his career further down the line. I really want to narrow this season down to a 1 year for glory. I want as many trophies as possible. Let's win as many pieces of silverware as we can. What style of football do you want to play this season? I want to see clean, sportsmanlike football. I want to put on a show. I want these Chelsea fans to be entertained. I want to make a statement upon English and European football. I want other teams to fear us. I'm hoping that we can get results and put on a show at the same time. That would be the best of both worlds. Lampard still giving off a good show to the media, and we are going to leave. That's it. We've had enough, and Frank's gone back to work. He's got things to do. Welcome to Master League. This is the beginning of your career as manager. First check the manager's office, and okay, we're ready to go here. here. As you can tell, it's pretty much a similar layout to last year, identical in fact. The main hub of cutscenes in the middle, Frank Lampard doing an interview, some news on the side, we can see the streamlined fixtures at the bottom, and our social media following, what, 2.1 million followers on Twitter. You love to see it, the social media hype is real. Here is the starting 11 we are rocking. Obviously, we got that whole Timo Werner we have to go out and purchase in the transfer window. Nonetheless, we've updated the rest of the team. Controversially, I've put Hakim Ziyech in that center attack and midfield role. He does go up to an 86 when we place him there. It's really between him and Havertz. I mean, Ziyech can play on the right. Havertz goes up to an 84. Team spirit is up at an 84 already, which I'm just absolutely giddy with joy about. It really impacts how your team is going to play, but the additions in the backline, Thiago Silva and Ben Chilwell, they'll be the new additions. It's Pulisic, Abraham, and Havertz in the front three. Jorginho and Kante keep their midfield spots. Now that I've actually fiddled around with the tactics, we've got a counter-attacking style, short pass build-up, center attacking area, flexible positioning, we've got all-out defense, center containment area, and aggressive pressuring, and that has downgraded the team spirit back to a 77, so they've got to adapt to the new style we're trying to implement. Taking a glance at the transfer budget, and why do we have 604 million pounds there? I'm telling you this now, we are not spending that much money, maybe 100, 150 million, but no way we're going for 600 mil. That is just ridiculous. Despite our lucrative transfer budget, I've still gone out and placed a couple of players on the transfer list, like Marcos Alonso, the Spanish left back. We've got Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Ross Barkley we've placed there. I'm willing to sell them. Giroud, heavily linked with a move away. We've put him on the transfer list, just like Michy Batshuayi. He's moved to Crystal Palace in real life. Unlike Chelsea's recent transfer history, I'm willing to give the youth a go. We aren't going to loan them out. I want to try and implement them into the squad, get them involved in a lot of training, and see how they develop throughout the season. If you guys have any suggestions for training down in the comments below, let me know. I'll be updating you guys if I decide to change any of this, but I've had a look through all the training roles, and all the automatically set up things on default have been pretty spot on, so I haven't decided to change any of them. If you have any special requests, as always, I will look into it and try implement it into the next episode. I want to place Mason Mount on the classic number 10 option. He's going to be upgrading his offensive awareness, ball control, tight positioning, low pass, lofted pass. There are so many more different stats and attributes in PES we've got to get around. Skill training is also a thing as well, so there is a bunch of training options that go so much more in depth. No players meet the knuckle shot or dipping shot, rising shots even, and yeah, we've got a lot to fiddle around with here. Compared to FIFA, PES has had this feature for a while. We've got a gifted youth academy from the get-go. We don't really need to focus on youth academy scouting because it's all here waiting for us. We have some decent prospects, some players that could be worthy to call up to the first team, a potential list of 32 youth academy graduates just waiting to be promoted. Harrington, our highest rated at a 69 overall, and this youth academy continues to grow. Master League just continues to amaze me at the moment. First piece of business to attend to, the elephant in the room, Timo Werner. We need to go ahead and approach him. 57 million pounds. We're going to offer him a 5-year contract, no release clause, appearance bonus. We'll decide to boost up a bit of these things. Win bonus, goal bonus, try and get him on side and persuade him to join the Blues just like he has done in real life. Submitting our first transfer offer for Werner. Let's see how that progresses in the future. We're waiting for an official response. We're keeping things as realistic as possible here. We've got all the real life player kit numbers, so Havertz, Ziyech, they all have their brand new numbers assigned by the club. Pulisic, the brand new number 10. We're going to apply Werner when he gets that number 11, etc, etc. If you want a more in detail look at the squad, we've got team roles on display where it basically categorizes our players into what they're best suited at, what they are currently marked as in their career. In the youth prospect category, we've got all those talents that I'm looking to slowly integrate into the squad throughout the season, give them a chance. Bunch of leaders actually, Jorginho, Kepa, Rudiger, and co. They're all very passionate leaders. Star players, Havertz, Pulisic, Barkley, Hudson-Odoi, and Batshuayi. Obviously, there are different levels to this game. So many areas to take a deep dive into. It's so in-depth, and I'm loving it. Team players, we've got a bunch. Creators, only Marcos Alonso at a level 2. No rising stars, no bad boys, which is good to see. Kante is the only workhorse, but Jorginho has the potential to be in line for it. Jorginho actually has the potential to be in line for a lot of roles. There is one smart player in Thiago Silva. Does that mean the rest of our squad are dumb? What is PES trying to say here? Follow a surge. Chelsea is trending, baby. We are in the news. Any publicity is good publicity. In the headlines involved managerial perfection. Jorginho spoke out his relationship with Frank Lampard. Alright, we're already going through some troubles. Timo Werner has declined our offer, and now we're going to go back into renegotiate. Another player I was after was a brand new goalkeeper. There's a lot of controversy surrounding Kepa in goal, and a lot of Chelsea fans are not happy with his performances in net. So we have offered a transfer fee of over £100 million, and Oblak has agreed. Havertz is being been put on the back burner, but Atletico Madrid counter with £130 million. This one is going to take a heavy chunk out of the transfer budget. In order to win the Premier League, we need to go all out. Well, how the tables have turned. We could be making a double signing right before our first game of the season with Oblak and Werner ready to accept. Come on, Pez, please don't do me like this. Werner, accept terms. We are going for a £7.9 million salary and a transfer fee of £57.33 million. Yes, we're going to proceed. And Timo Werner, that's the impact on the balance books. We are going to accept that. Can we afford this Oblak one though? No, we can't. We have to go in and try and sort out this salary budget. The media is already speculating Jorginho to be transferred. I can tell you straight out, there's no way we're selling the Italian stallion. Marcos Alonso though, you know, I'm tempted to accept the deal. We've had an offer for Ross Barkley. Everton want him back, his former club, and we are going to accept that. The transfer fee, £13.9 million. Get the pieces of deadwood out the club so we can afford that Oblak transfer. We're letting him go, and that might be the key in allowing Oblak to come through the door. Just to give you the rundown, here are our favorite players marked as Frank Lampard. I've decided to throw a couple in here. Let me know down in the comments below. Are there any tips and tricks I need to know for PES Master League? Anything you'd like me to change and tweak throughout the save? Please let me know. Leave some suggestions down in the comments, like who we should sign, who we should go for in the transfer window, and what actions should take place. If you're new around here, drop the video a like, subscribe, turn on those notifications. We're on that road to 100k before 2021. Hit up all my socials. All the links are in the description, and let's continue on with episode 1. Here is the Timo Werner transfer cutscene. He's arrived here at Stamford Bridge, and he is ready to take on the Premier League. The German hitman. How many goals he's going to score for us this season? Such a major upgrade to Tammy Abraham. I know the domestic talent. We have to put him on the bench as a super sub to make way for this gargantuan signing. What an offer. He's already answering to the press. He's keen to get life underway here in London, and Stamford Bridge awaits a brand new blue in our sights, and Timo's smiling for the cameras. He's already given an interview. It's just amazing. It's been a very special day for me. I'm looking forward to every moment at the club. To me, winning isn't important as anything. I'm ready to play. I can't wait to see you all on match day. I'm glad we're on the same page, Timo. In PES, we've signed a player, but that can negatively impact our team spirit. We've automatically implemented him into the starting 11. Even though he majorly upgrades our attack, our team morale, our team spirit is now at a 77. Players around him have got to adapt to a brand new transfer. Timo Werner joins his new teammates. I've got to sort out the Oblak deal somehow, but he intends to make a positive contribution to the team, which is what you want to see. And the UEFA Super Cup gets underway today. It's the same fixtures as the previous season, unfortunately. However, I'm not going to turn down an opportunity to win some pre-season silverware. UEFA Super Cup is about to get underway versus Liverpool, and Timo Werner can get his debut. Here is our first game of PES 2021. Like I mentioned earlier, it provides us for a cheeky little warm-up before the actual season gets underway, also allowing us to adapt to the gameplay and check out what's different between FIFA and PES this year. For some reason, we're playing at the Camp Nou for the UEFA Super Cup, so we're battling it out on Spanish territory, a neutral ground. I want a positive start. Like I said, that trophy cabinet needs to start being filled, and that's the brand new kits this season. Oh my goodness, they look actually fire in game. The Germans out for blood. Timo Werner kicks us off. Let's get it. Oh, he intercepted. And Liverpool, look, they're going through straight away. Big save from Kepa. PES gameplay, we've got to get used to deflections everywhere. Roberto Firmino, free chance. And Kepa again bails us out of jail. Roberto Firmino now, uh-oh. This could smell danger. Kepa, come out, please. It's a one-on-one situation. He didn't need to. And Firmino denied. He's rocking a little mowing game as well. They're playing well, Liverpool. They've bursted out the blocks. And deflections aren't going to fool us. We'll clear that away. Kante, the number 7, finds it through to Kai Havertz, and now the space is opened up. Liverpool pushed all their men forward, and now he's trying to find that killer ball. He'll find Hakim Ziyech in the clear, one-on-one. Oh, Werner can't get the follow-up. Our first chance. Kante attempting to find another teammate. Ziyech burst into the middle. It's Christian Pulisic with a shot outside the box. Just narrowly misses the target. Is Werner going to make that run? Werner on this right-hand side. He shouldn't be in this position. Should be in the box, but he finds Pulisic. How did that not go in? Oh, Mo Salah's played it through to Sadio Mane. This could be a brilliant opportunity. Kepa, do we even need Oblak when he's making these kind of saves? Bit of space opening up. Werner's onside, has had limited touches of the ball, but he finds it back in. This is his chance for glory. Timo Werner on debut, and the German has gone lift-off here in Chelsea in his first match. Finds the back of the net, didn't need all too many chances, and what a turn. A little give and go with him and Christian Pulisic. Found the ball around Joe Gomez. Van Dijk was nowhere to be seen, and with his left foot places it into the bottom right-hand corner. I've got to say, we might not deserve it, but we don't care. Timo doesn't care. 1-0. And the referee lets us have it. It's Timo Werner. Now through to Kai Havertz, a little German connection. Is that forming? He's going to go for the volley. You know, he was a bit audacious. Pulisic again fires it through. It's Kai Havertz this time. But Alisson came out and was aware of the danger. He can't get a debut goal. And he finds the magic touch on it from the set piece. Jorginho, it's Kante all of a sudden. Alisson captured. We're going to be making a triple substitution here. We have got Jorginho, Kovacic off for Mount, Hudson-Odoi on for Pulisic, and Mount on for Havertz. Oh my goodness, that was close. Going to get involved straight away. Callum Hudson-Odoi already. It is Mateo Kovacic. The triple sub has really impacted the flow of the game here. Callum Hudson-Odoi all of a sudden in an abundance of space. He's going to go. Why did I chip that? Seconds away from the full-time whistle. Are we going to win our first piece of silverware in our first match? UEFA Super Cup surely is going to be over in a matter of seconds. Liverpool pushing everyone forward. Thiago Silva with a commanding defensive performance. And there we have it, the UEFA Super Cup. I don't think it's fully licensed in the game, so we might be seeing a bit of a dodgy trophy celebration, but Frank Lampard and the boys, they're celebrating like they've won the Champions League final. They'll be celebrating into the night, and what a way to start our first game under Frank Lampard here at Chelsea with a trophy in the bag. You love to see it. The Blues are going to be celebrating here in Barcelona. They're doing the tummy slides. The fans have made the journey. Unlike in real life, there are no fans in the stadium. In PES, we've got the crowd backing us. Thiago Silva giving a big hug to the boys, and it's just wholesome moments. We're going to remember this. I don't think, there's no trophy. They're celebrating with nothing, but at least the lads are happy. They're having a good night. Even the Viking clap. Come on, guys. It's only UEFA Super Cup. Calm it down. We're back on the transfer market action, and we've received 2 offers for our players. I'm willing to listen. Porto, 9.9 million for Batshuayi. I'm accepting that. The Belgian headed out of the club in real life anyway, so I guess we're freeing up a bit more salary budget to allow for that Oblak transfer. And we have Marcos Alonso, the Spanish left back, will accept the offer from Crystal Palace, £11.3 million. I know we're selling them a bit under their value, but money, I guess, right now doesn't really matter for us. We just need that salary budget freed up, and Marcos Alonso should be headed off to fellow Premier League London rivals. Timo Werner's already given us the hype in an interview. He's loving life already at Chelsea. He fits right in. At least we've got a bit of past glory to bask upon in our trophy cabinet. 1 UEFA Super Cup so far under Frank Lampard. Let's pray for more silverware to come. With Ross Barkley's departure, I think we can afford Oblak now. Even though Kepa had the game of his life in the UEFA Super Cup, we are going after the Slovakian now. It is Jan Oblak arriving from Atletico Madrid. He's on the books, and he's now part of Chelsea Football Club. There you have it. We made a signing with Werner, won the UEFA Super Cup, and now another marquee signing. A brand new pair of hands in between the sticks. It's the shot stopper that is considered one of the best goalkeepers in the world. Think about it. If we have one of the best goalkeepers in the world in our team week in, week out, we are guaranteed to win some silverware. I don't know about that suit choice, Oblak. It might be a bit too big for you. I don't know. Consult your stylist on that one. He's another player excited to join Chelsea, and he can't wait to get things off. How have you rated our transfer window so far? Adding to more and more prestigious talent here at Chelsea. We have the news that Crystal Palace have signed Marcos Alonso. Oblak joins his new teammates. With a bunch of signings, our social media following just continues to rise. 2.2 million followers. We're just attracting all the clout at the moment. More messages coming in here. We've got negotiations with Olivier Giroud. Bordeaux have offered for his services. Deals have confirmed. Batshuayi and Marcos Alonso headed out the door. Again, another one to free up some financial freedom for us in the transfer window. Olivier Giroud and all of his salary, we're accepting that transfer offer from Bordeaux. Bordeaux have come calling, and it looks like he's headed back to the homeland. First match day in Premier League history for us for the 2021 season. We're up against Burnley at home. It's another press conference. We've got some more questions to answer here with Frank Lampard at the helm. Let's go ahead and see what the media have for us today. Will you be using the new signing Timo Werner in the opening match? No doubt, mate. No doubt I'll use him. Of course, we just spent bloody £57 million on him. Frank's made up his mind. We've decided the starting 11, and we're going to go into coach mode for this. I wanted to show off a bit of the simulation feature, similar to what FIFA 21 has added into career mode this year. Spurs have signed Mauro Icardi. Wow. Giroud has confirmed his departure to Bordeaux. There we have it. Some more of the transfer budget freed up, but let me know. Here is our squad headed into this match against Burnley. It's the same one that won the UEFA Super Cup, so get used to it. It's our strongest starting 11, and Oblak will make his debut. debut appearance. We're going to follow along with the match to see if we can win. It is Lampard making some big team talks in the tunnel. Burnley are a tough side. There's no reason to fear them, so the supporters will be giving their all out there today. So let's do the same, lads. The Blues are ready to take them on, and Frank Lampard G'ing the boys up, getting them hyped for the match. We got to start the Premier League off right. The champions, or champions to be, hopefully, fingers crossed, need to get the 3 points. I want to make Stamford Bridge a fortress. I want teams to fear coming over to Chelsea, and Lampard clapping them on, giving them all the faith. Cutscenes are such a brilliant addition, gets you involved. We're going to kick things off here with a coach mode interaction. Here's your first look at an unlicensed Stamford Bridge. It's the closest we're going to get in PES, as FIFA has the licenses to that, but I guess the badges and the new kits make up for it. In the tunnel, we've got the Tifos out already against Burnley. If you're wondering about the camera angle, let me know what to change it to, but I'm currently rocking with the wide camera angle with a 2 zoom in. Hopefully it should be pleasing on the eye. We can switch back and forth between the actual match simulation and of course this 2D football manager-esque simulation of the game. So far we're dominating well. Ziyech through to Werner, and we've gotten our first goal. I think Timo Werner was the scorer. Who actually scored? No, yeah, it was Timo Werner. It was Callum Hudson-Odoi to get our Premier League campaign underway. I completely missed not having Pulisic in the starting 11, but Kai Havertz has got us 2-0 up. What is going on? I got to see this in live action. 2-0 up against Burnley in the first 20 minutes. Well, it looks like there's going to be competition on that left-hand side. Callum Hudson-Odoi really making a case for himself, and look at this action. Havertz having a pop from outside the box. Here we go. Callum Hudson-Odoi through to Timo Werner. We change back right on time. He got his debut goal in the UEFA Super Cup, and now he gets his Premier League debut goal. Him and Callum Hudson-Odoi might be a brand new duo, a dynamic duo forming in our attacking trident, and it's a beautiful build-up. Crossfield ball. Callum Hudson-Odoi in free space, and Werner, the poacher, a fox in the box, the number 11, ready to take over England. Here we go. Callum Hudson-Odoi in the clear, and Nick Pope denies him. A dangerous area. Jorginho, they could apply the fourth. They could put Burnley to the sword, and Timo Werner's hungry for more. We're going to see out the rest of the game like this. Let me know down below if you want to see the coach mode implemented more, or do you want to see more games played as Kai Havertz gets a double on debut, now 4-0 up, commanding here against the Clarets, securing the 3 points. I am happy with how we're starting. Let's hope we keep a clean sheet as well. And the game is finished 4-0. Havertz with a brace. Werner on a debut gets a goal, and we take home the 3 points. Debut clean sheet for Oblak as well. We're off to a flyer. Burnley stood no chance. Lampard's really gotten the best out of his men. They're on top of the table. What you want to see? Here is the Europe Best Player awarded to Lionel Messi, the cover star of PES 2021. You always knew it was going to be him. League opener, chapter 2. We've already marked our Premier League campaign off with a win. Now, what are we after in the in the board meetings room? A lot of your supporters were surprised you gave Timo Werner some time on the pitch. Really? Okay, I don't know what the supporters are thinking. I understand. I'm not trying to hoodwink anyone here. Lampard's just being honest. He's still repping the coffee in his hand. The board are giving him some stick for no reason. Like, why wouldn't we play Timo Werner? I don't know. Kai Havertz receiving the Man of the Match award. He's a bit too happy about it, though. We've got a fully licensed Champions League, and here is our group. We've been drawn in with Juventus, Club Brugge, and Greek side Payoff. We haven't got the real competition details to plug into the game, unfortunately, because the group stage draws haven't happened in real life. These randomized groups allows us to have a bit more of a different edge towards this season, so they're not just like last year's. We've got Crystal Palace coming up in the next episode, as well as deadline day, so make sure you get your transfer suggestions in the comments down below. I'll try to act upon them. If not, we will reinvest in January at the halfway stage of the season. I'm looking forward to it, and PES 2021 content is going to be flying off. Daily episodes are going to be coming at you. That is how the current side is looking. Let me know how we can improve and get better. If you enjoyed it and you're looking forward to more content on the channel, smack that like button down below, subscribe, turn on those notifications so you never miss out when these episodes drop daily. I've been BCHD. That's been Chelsea 2021 Master League Episode 1, and I'll catch you all in the very next video.